guys, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you're new, my name's Bianca. I haven't been down here in a hot minute. Actually, it's been probably a little over a year, and so this has always been a passion of mine, so I decided to come back on here. So hello, hi, yay, welcome. Also, I am in a new space because if you don't follow me on any other social media besides YouTube, August 2020, I ended up moving out. So this is my apartment. This is my bedroom. I know eventually I'll do like a room tour and stuff, but we'll talk about that because today's look is a makeup look that you all voted on my Instagram here. It was going back and forth for a long time, but as you can see, neutral team won. So we're going with the neutral look today. And I'm also going to be answering some questions that I asked a couple weeks ago, a week or two ago, on my Instagram as well. I put a little, one of those little ask me a question boxes. But if you see me looking at my phone, it's because I'm looking at these questions. I will link the products I use down below. I'm not going to really be mentioning what they are, I think. But I will like show them to you or whatever. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So the first question I'm going to answer is, why did I stop filming YouTube videos? And now, if you know me, I'm going to stop saying that, but I've been filming videos on and off for probably, I think I started when I was like 16. If you go back far enough, you will see that I have been filming videos for a very long time. Not always as successful as I would like to, but I think that has to do with a lot of me not being consistent with it, and I completely understand. As my life changed, let's just say, it kind of became harder to make time for making YouTube videos. Now, when I was younger, I was homeschooled, so again, I had a lot of time on my hands. And then when I was going to cosmetology school, I also had a ton of time because I only went to school Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So like my Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, Sundays, filming days. And so that was fine. Also because all of our rooms were like in separate quarters. So that worked out very well. Then we moved to the apartments, which me and my sister had our own apartment. And so that worked out well too because there wasn't a lot of like background noise or like certain days I had to film, you know, because of other people's schedules or whatever. So in our new house, my room was attached to a bathroom. It's a Jack and Jill bathroom, and the other door was attached to the living room. If you've seen old vlogs, you can kind of guess the layout of it. Because of that reason, when I would get home, my dad would be like in the living room. Obviously it's like his relaxing time. He would be like watching TV and stuff, and so you could always hear that in the background of my videos when I was editing them. In a way, it was kind of unmotivating because I didn't want to have to be like, hey, can you guys be quiet? I'm sure they would have if I told them, but I didn't want to impose myself on my family. And then for filming, I couldn't film late at night because you could hear it into, like I said, there was a Jack and Jill bathroom, but you could hear, like if you're talking in one room, you could hear talking in the other room. So it just made it complicated because I couldn't film on my time. Then obviously like the weekend, everyone's home, you know, so it's like, it made it complicated. But hopefully now that I'm in my own space, I can film whatever time I want. I'm not interrupting anyone, or I feel like I can be like as loud as I want. I mean, like reasonably. I'm using the Jaclyn Hill palette because this is one of my favorites and I love it for like a neutral look. So yeah, that was one of the reasons I stopped doing YouTube. It was just time and just really not a good place or space to film. I'm excited because now that I'm here, I have a little bit more time on my hands. I can get back into filming, and obviously with working and having money, you're able to experience more things, I think. So like being able to go on trips, of course not right now because of COVID, but like before I was starting to like go on trips and do fun things, and so that's exciting to hopefully kind of keep it here on YouTube, because even if people don't see this, it kind of serves like a memory for myself. I don't know, it's fun. Okay, so now I'm gonna move on to some of the actual questions. One of the first ones, which I'm guessing came from someone from TikTok, so hi if you're here from TikTok, best Disneyland advice. So also, I do have a TikTok. It's kind of based on like randomness, but it started off being based on Disney things. So yeah, if you want to go check it out, I will link the link down below. But yeah, so best Disneyland advice. I am a money saver when it comes to Disneyland. I like to spend money on like my souvenirs and, you know, things that I'm gonna get to take home versus like my stay there. So one of my biggest tips is to stay at either a neighborhood hotel or just any Airbnb like around the area, mainly because it's going to be a lot cheaper than if you stay at the actual like Disney resorts. And as much as I love like the look, the feel, like everything that comes with the Disney resort, if you're like me, we are barely at the hotel at all, because from the moment we get there, we're like out sightseeing downtown Disney, you know, getting lunch. So really we're only in the hotel to sleep. So I really don't think it's worth spending money at a Disney resort. I mean, I guess if it's like a special occasion and you can actually like spend a day there, or, you know, like actually devote time to the resort. But, you know, I go to Disneyland to go to Disneyland, or to go to California Adventures, or to be in downtown Disney. So really, I don't care about the hotels. So that's my biggest thing, because you can find some really inexpensive ones that will save you money that you can spend on souvenirs or on food or on a dessert or on, you know, merch or something. Also, another one is to take a couple snacks, because yeah, you know, you can eat at the park and there is like a couple like snacks you can get there, but they're overpriced. So you can take a couple snacks with you. I would recommend like granola bars are a really good one. You can eat those while you're in line waiting for your next ride. I'm also a fan of like goldfishes. Goldfishes are amazing in the park. You can take those in. And I also recommend to take a refillable water bottle, because you can get free water in the parks. What I like to do is get free water, and then I'll buy like some ice or something, or sometimes they'll give it to you, and I will put that into like my hydro. I like it so much so that I bought like a smaller hydro flask so that I can take to the parks that's refillable. And then they have refillable water stations everywhere that are not water fountains that you can refill your water. I'm definitely a fan of that, because water is expensive in the parks. Another question. Can you do a favorites video? Yes, I can do a favorites video. I know, especially because a lot of my favorites have changed, and a lot of things that used to be my favorites are no longer my favorites. And yes, I will do a favorites video. Favorite affordable makeup, preferably from Walgreens. I think e.l.f. is at Walgreens. e.l.f. has been one of my favorites. They have a lot of really good primers, highlighters, mascaras, setting sprays, eyeliners, and they're like really inexpensive. I know they're getting a little bit more of the hype now, but I definitely like that. Affordable in general, the Ulta Beauty line, and they pretty much make like dupes for some of the higher end things in Ulta, is really good as well, and very inexpensive. Online, I am a big fan of ColourPop. I like their eyeliners, their mascaras, their eyeshadows, their highlighters, their blushes, their lipsticks, their lip liners, their cream eyeliners. Everything is really good from ColourPop. I haven't tried any of their foundations, but that's like next on my bucket list to try makeup wise. Not gonna lie, I feel like sometimes drugstores right now are being a little like they're overpricing their makeup now, like compared to what it used to be. But yeah, e.l.f. is still inexpensive. Someone said, yay, how is it living on your own? I really like it. Like I said, it's nice because my parents live in the house and I live in the apartment. There's 3 apartments behind my parents' house. So my parents live in the house, I live in this apartment, my sister lives next to me, and then the last apartment is empty. It's really nice because I'm still close, but I still get like my space, and it's nice being able to decorate my own place, which is the funnest thing of all. Will you do an apartment tour? Yes, eventually I will do an apartment tour. I'm settling in, but like some things are ready. My living room is completely ready. My kitchen is almost done, like being like decorated and everything. My bedroom is pretty much done because obviously I just brought my bedroom furniture from my old place. I just need like a couple decor pieces. Like you can see like this whole wall is like blank. So obviously like I need something there. But yeah, I will definitely do an apartment tour. Top tip for moving out on your own, I would say don't buy everything you need for your house at once. The best thing I've been doing is just buying a little bit by a little bit. Obviously, like I said, I already had all this furniture for my bedroom, but like my living room, I literally had nothing. My kitchen, I had nothing. Bathroom, I had nothing. So I've had to little by little like buy a sofa, buy an entertainment center, buy some coffee tables, or some like end tables, like a dining room table, plates, utensils. Like literally, I think maybe last week or the week before, I barely got my cooking utensils. And I would say there's some things you can save on in the beginning that you can upgrade later. Like one thing I would say that you can save some money on is like your dishware. What I did was I went to like Walmart. They have like a dollar section of like plastic, not like disposable, but like reusable, like plastic plates and bowls and, you know, all that. So I got that and they were only $1. Like eventually I want to get like the nice glass plates. Things are expensive, but I would say, yeah, like slowly work your way to getting what you need. You don't have to do it all at once. And it's kind of nice because during COVID, it's not like I can really have people over anyways, so I don't really have to like have things ready for people. What do you use to edit your videos? What do you use to film / edit your videos? There's two different ones. So what I use to film, I use a Sony A5000. I like it for now. Eventually I'd like to like upgrade and get a better camera, but for now it works really well. And then what did I use to edit my videos? I use Final Cut Pro, but the only thing is you do have to pay for Final Cut Pro and it is a little pricey. I got it a couple years ago, but I remember I think it was like $300. So what I recommend is to first start on like Windows Movie Maker, or I don't even know if that's still a thing. But I originally started on Windows Movie Maker and then moved over to iMovie, and iMovie I believe is still free. And then I would say learn iMovie really well, because it will help you a lot to learn how to use Final Cut Pro. Because when I got Final Cut Pro in the beginning, it was like kind of complicated, and I can only imagine it would have been crazier if I didn't know anything from like iMovie. So I would say definitely use iMovie, watch a ton of videos on it, and then when you feel like you're ready, move to Final Cut Pro. Can you do an apartment tour? Show us your place. Can you do an Amazon favorite in the future? Yes, I will definitely be doing an Amazon favorite in the future, because there's a ton of things I have in my house right now that are all Amazon. Like my lamps, I don't think you can really see them, but my lamps are from Amazon. There's a lot of things in my living room that are from Amazon. I am just like a big Amazon shopper. Y'all, I think they're crooked, but it's fine because I'm just gonna go to my parents' house, so they think I'm beautiful all the time anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. So I think 2020 has been like a growing experience for like a lot of us. I think one of like the main things I've learned, I guess, living on my own, one of the main things was to start eating healthier and not eat out as much, because especially like I said, how I'm like super busy on the go all the time, it was very easy for me to just like stop at a fast food restaurant, go to Starbucks every day, maybe 2 times a day. I've been really good at not eating out as much. So thankfully that has been like one of the good things to come out of 2020. Now that I've gotten like good with the healthy eating and stuff, I'm hopefully gonna start incorporating the working out aspect into it. So hopefully 2021 will be like a thriving Bianca. Okay, I'm gonna go wet my beauty blender because I need to put my foundation on. Also, I think there was a lot of really good shows that came out in 2020. Like Bridgerton. That's a spicy show. But it was really good. I think I really enjoyed it. I could have gone with a little less spiciness, but you know, okay. But now on TikTok there's like Bridgerton the musical, and I'm like literally obsessed. I think I listen to the songs like every single day. If you haven't heard the songs, I will link them below because they're really good. Also, I feel like lately a lot of celebrities have been coming out with makeup lines, and I don't know how I feel about it. Like this one, this is Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez. I'm not a huge fan of Selena Gomez, don't like shoot me or anything, but the foundation is pretty good. I promise this matches me a lot more. Like if you look at my neck, it matches. Also, something random but kind of funny, my 2020, like a New Year's, my goal was to like put myself out there more. And then COVID hit, so that was lovely. So now your girl going into online dating. I tried it before, and that's kind of why I was like slightly scarred. There was one guy, and no joke, we were talking for like a hot minute, like a month maybe. And I was just always like, okay, like, are we gonna meet up? You know, because I don't want to keep this going if it's not gonna go anywhere. I don't want to be someone's like texting buddy. So I was like, do you want to like meet up or whatever? And he wanted me to wait for like 2 months, or which would have been like, we would have been talking for like 3 months. And I was like, are you kidding me? I'm not doing that. But then like he would be out with like his friends and stuff, and I'm like, but you don't have time for me? Okay. I let him go. And then another one was like too clingy for my taste. Like, I'm a very independent woman, and so I cannot handle someone that needs me to constantly be texting them back, like all the time. I'm talking about like he was trying to like text like throughout the day, and I'm like, I am working. Also, does anyone keep up with The Bachelor? I think I want to start like a series here on my channel, because I've literally been watching it for such a long time. I want to say, I don't even know how old I was when I started watching it. But obviously I'm not that big of a fan of Matt, I think. And I think all the girls on his season, I don't know what is wrong with them. I think this is like the most pettiest group of girls I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen like a group of like mean, like literally mean girls. Y'all, this powder literally photoshops my face and makes it look like it's like airbrushed. Never forget your bronzer. I'm gonna highlight my face with my favorite highlighting palette. I did my mascara off camera, but I went ahead and used my 3 mascara combos. I'm gonna go ahead and give an honorable mention to this lip liner combo. This has been like my favorite for like maybe the past 2 years. So I use Dulce K on like the outside, and then I'll use Malibu in the middle. And then I'll just use a very light lipstick. This is 755 Nude Thrill by Maybelline, I think. This Maybelline? Yeah, Maybelline. I've had it for a long time. That's all I have left. And then I'm just going to top it off with the gloss. The color I normally put on top is actually this one. It's all dry though. It's Buxom in White Russian. It's a little expensive. I think it's like $29, but I found the perfect dupe for it if you want it. It's by Revolution. It's the Pelt Balm in the color Candy. This. Next level. So I'm gonna go do my hair, and then I'll come right back to say goodbye to you all. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video and just catching up and chit-chatting. Again, I will be coming soon, so if you have any video requests for videos and stuff like that, you can leave them in the comments down below. Again, I'll be filming like a favorites video, which was requested, an Amazon favorites, which was also requested. Also, don't forget to follow my social media. That's always linked down below, or you just search at Bianca Lizet, just like it's spelled on here, on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Is that the only places? Yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, I will see you all in the next video. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you all are staying safe. So I will see you all later. Bye guys. Is that my dog? How rude. Y'all, I made this swing way bigger than I wanted to, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's all good. This is what you call a honeymoon. Pacing around our separate rooms.